This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us. I'm always game for just about anything Star Wars related. And since Star Wars Visions is still a week away, I decided to switch things up and check out the trailer for Star Wars Hunters, the new team-based action shooter from Zynga and its subsidiary Natural Motion. And hey, since Zynga is most famous for Farmville, you know this game's gotta be good, right? But let's be honest here. Tending your very own digital farm on Facebook while you talk to your favorite Aunt Beru is a far cry, to say the least, from a fast-paced action shooter. So what happens when they mix Star Wars Battlefront with Fortnite? I'm game to find out if you are. So let's start this bad boy in 3, 2, 1. Teen for violence, that's always a good sign. Where it all began. The burning sands of Tatooine. My old stomping ground. That says fight for those of you who don't read Oravish. Hey, this Sith lady looks familiar. That's a pretty wizard Mando. I wonder if they're going to be able to use that jetpack in-game or if it's just for this movie clip. Ooh, looks like we got a walking carpet here. Nice, he pulled the droid's arms out of its socket to use it as a hammer. Wizard, that's an E-Web blaster cannon. I'm probably going to play as that guy a lot. That flamethrower is boss. I hope you can use that in the game. I know I just said I'd play as the Stormtrooper, but I'm probably going to spend most of my time playing as the Mando. If I'm being completely honest. A Jedi droid. But then again, perhaps he's a Jedi Temple training droid. But yeah, that Mandalorian is cool. I'm getting like a baby's first Battlefront vibe from it. No way, is that an Ugnaught riding a droidica like a mech suit? That's incredible, I never knew I needed that. That's totally wizard. It's probably going to be a very frenetic game. Oh, so it's an arena-based thing, not an actual battle then. You know, if they were gonna have announcers, they should have used the two-headed announcer from the pod racing in episode 1. That way every time you died, you could hear him say, "I don't care what universe you're from, that's gotta hurt." That would have been an excellent callback to classic Star Wars, in my opinion. Star Wars Hunters. Interesting. Before I give you my complete thoughts on the trailer, I want to take a moment to recognize my brave heroes of the Empire. I'm just happy to be a Stormtrooper, Adam Jordan, and Elizabeth Mulligan. The Empire thanks you for your generosity, my friends. We couldn't do this without your support, and it is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed our content over the years, please consider donating a few credits to our PayPal, so we can continue to bring you weekly videos. As for the game, it's coming out sometime in 2022, which is strange since Disney and Zynga made a deal for a Star Wars mobile game all the way back in August of 2018, so this has been in the works for quite some time. It will be free to play on the Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android devices, so I'll probably check it out. But there will be microtransactions, most likely in the form of upgrades, loot boxes, or extra maps. Now, if they think like Ferengi at Zynga Studios, a surefire way to get players to shell out some credits would be to make hero characters like myself, Han, or Luke available for purchase a few months after the game's initial launch. It would be very clever from a business standpoint, if not a little shady, because you might think, yeah, I want to play as Darth Maul, it's only $5. But then before you know it, you've spent $45 to $60 on characters like Boba Fett, Mando Calrissian, Bosk, and so on. So we'll just have to wait and see if they put the greed in Greedo. As for the characters, I've always been a fan of Jawas, but honestly I'm not crazy about them being stacked on top of each other. I'd much prefer them to be a tag team like the Ice Climbers in Super Smash Bros. And it's hard to go wrong with a Mandalorian. He'll probably be my main. I just hope he can fly around with his jetpack. For fans of the Galactic Civil War, you have your pretty standard EA Battlefront style rebel soldier, and a stormtrooper that looks like he's holding an E-Web blaster cannon. He looks pretty cool. The Wookiee has pulled some droid's arms out of his sockets and is using them as some sort of melee weapon, so that's a nice little nod to Episode 4. I'm not crazy about the Jedi droid, because this Force-sensitive droid crap is pure nonsense. But like I said, perhaps he's an old training droid from the Jedi Temple. If so, I'll allow it. Believe me, something I never thought I'd hear myself say is that I'm most excited about the Ugnaught. The fact that he's using a modified droideka as a mech suit for battle is such an imaginative use of two classic Star Wars elements, the Ugnaught from Cloud City and the droidekas from Episode 1, and I love that kind of creativity. And now this brings us to the dark side of our characters. And when I saw this Lady Sith on the thumbnail, the first thing I thought of was a gif I've seen of a cosplayer going as a female Sith Lord. And after like 5 seconds of searching on the old interwebs, I found that she goes by the name of Miss Sinister, and won first place at DragonCon's Star Wars costume contest back in 2015. When you see them side by dark side, the similarities are striking to say the least. And once more, her design was not obscure since she won such a prestigious cosplay competition. So yeah, I think Zenga kinda owes some royalties to Miss Sinister on their Sith design here. Overall, the roster looks pretty wizard, but I must admit, I do wish there was some gameplay in this trailer, because any game can look exciting when it's just CG cutscenes. I'll probably give it a shot since it's free to play, so we'll just have to wait and see if the Force is with this game once it comes out. But what did you think of the trailer? Let me know. I really enjoy speaking with all of you in the comments, and it really does help out the channel a lot, because YouTube's algorithm needs to see engagement, or it won't recommend our videos to anyone, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter, @Vader Reviews. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.